Hello, this is Nixtan from Nixtan. Today I wanted to post a quick little video tour of our application as well as show the typical workflow for a post that's going to go out on multiple platforms. I really want to show how quick and easy things can be, how you can have a bigger impact, and reach more people for less time and money. Just a heads up that all this is within a demo account, so it won't be fully populated like a regular one. When you open the application, you'll typically land in the priority inbox. You can think of it as your social media inbox just like email. Use it to easily see a heads-up view of what's most important, such as direct messages or comments and posts that require attention. You can click into any particular page streams to find more specific or older stuff. You can interact with comments within the application, within the inbox, or within page streams as well. When you're looking for content, we make it easy. We've got suggestions, which will give you dozens of topics. You can click into them and filter by articles or influencers, sort by relevance. In addition, you can get content from feeds that you can set up easily. We can add them via a Google alert, so any search term you want to be alerted to will pop up in your inbox. You set one up here for social media. As well, you can also set up feeds based on publication and blogs that use RSS. There's a search built in that will find most that are pre-set up, but if there's some that you find are missing, we can always give you a hand by, you can just click the support menu down here. It'll autofill with your information, and you can reach out to whoever's available to give you a hand with that. For today's sample post, I'm going to pick something from social media today. So you'll see things are sorted by date, but you can actually flip down and look for something that will have a lot of reactions to it. I'll usually give you an idea of something that's going to be popular that you'll want to share. So to get started with our first post, we're going to click the share button right here. You'll see the new message box will pop up with a bunch of the information we need already pre-populated. You could also just as easily use the compose button and add in your URL down here, and then it's going to automatically grab the same stuff. At this point, you can modify your original. I like to add a shout out to the original authors. You can also replace the defaults with content you upload that you fetch from a URL. You can maintain your own media library. If you have stuff on Dropbox or Google Drive, that can be accessed from within. You can design your own stuff via Canva. It's a full web-based image editor. You can access Google or Flickr search, or also pull stuff from YouTube. Now that we have our original the way we want it, we'll want to start adding our social media services. You can type to autocomplete. Now that we've added all of our social media pages, you can actually tab through the options here at the top to add customizations. For Facebook, we'd probably want to add an @ directed at the original authors. You could also add relevant businesses, other authors, people who might be interested. The more you add here, the more likely you'll get likes, and these can be the easiest free likes you'll ever get. You can also post content to Facebook groups in the same manner. They're a little trickier to set up due to the way that Facebook has restricted their API, their application programming interface recently, to protect privacy. So if you have issues there, just be sure to reach out to support. For LinkedIn, you can do the same kind of customization on their tab. So you probably want to do another @ to powerful outreach. And for the Twitter tab, you want to add the same kind of customizations. Found the author on Twitter for this piece. As well as the business. And then you'd add your typical hashtags. And then one for your business. And then probably one for them as well, whatever they happen to be using. And finally, we'll do our Instagram customizations on this tab. So Instagram uses a non-standard image size. So most image sizes you'll pull from featured articles around the internet will be wrong. I'm just going to add something quick to get us through this point. So you can see a preview of what that's going to look like on Instagram, as well as see previews of the other posts. I'd say good enough for the demo purposes. And then we'll add our final customizations. You can do hashtags here, of course. And also you can add business and their tag. Then if you wanted to make any edits to your image, we have a built-in image editor you can use to resize things. You can add filters. You can add text and stickers. Pretty much all the basics you would probably need to spice up a post. If you want more functionality, Canva is typically the better option, but the better functions come with a monthly subscription to them. We also have support to simultaneously post to blogs. We support WordPress, Medium, others. Once you add WordPress, it'll add boxes at the bottom so you can fill in your tags, your categories. If you happen to support Yoast, you can also add in your meta titles and keywords. We're going to remove this for now just because we don't have a demo WordPress author set up. Along the bottom here, you have an option to schedule, and you can have that schedule repeat, say on particular days of the week. You could also add it to one of the smart queues, so your smart queue might be Friday posts or throwback Thursday posts. You just queue them all up maybe on one day, and then they just be automatically distributed. You can also add custom URL parameters. This is more for, say, Google Analytics. There's a template in here that will walk you through what you need to have if you happen to use that for tracking on your site, so source, medium, campaign, etc. If you have any questions about that, that's a little more technical, so feel free to reach out to support. And finally, on the bottom here, there's Sniply, which basically adds a call to action to the article you're sharing. So for example, you could say follow us on Facebook and then add a link to your Facebook page. You could do the same with, say, an email list. We're just going to post this the normal way though, so we're going to close this option. And then if you wanted to, we could send it for approval. If we had multiple accounts, you can set up approval workflows so that a person might do the work, but then you'd finally give the go-ahead to post something. And then we're going to just go ahead and post our post now. And that's fine. And that's done. Now that all those have posted, we can go over to Engage and see them on our streams. It's right there on the Facebook one. There is LinkedIn, Instagram. We can comment and interact from right there. On the Twitter one, should be right there. Perfect. Once you have more posts and stats, you'll be able to go over to Measure and look at the Reports Hub and see reports built for each particular social media network that you're marketing on. Not a lot here since this is all a demo account, but you can get an idea of what you'll see for impressions and reach and engagements. Let's close this for now. You'll be able to chart reactions versus time, day of week. You can also cross-reference with things like Google Analytics if you happen to have that on your website, so you can see a correlation between Facebook post interactions, but also click-throughs to your website. Once you have your reports, you can also email them to whoever you'd like or print them off. This helps you share the good work and the progress you've made with people who may not have access to the interface. Then the last item I thought I'd mention today is the monitoring. So what you can do is actually set up keywords that the application can monitor the web on Facebook or Twitter for mentions. So this is where you might put your brand or maybe the brand of a competitor, and you'll be able to say jump into a public complaint of a competitor and say, hey, why don't you check us out instead. There's lots of other possibilities with this functionality. There's also a search under monitor where you can search the net in much the same way that you monitor to pull up things you might be interested in. You can also track trending items here on the right. I think we'll cut things off here for today. There's so much more to the application, but I just want to do a quick tour of the key functionality. Once you get in there with a free trial and set up on your own or with our free assistance, you should pretty quickly see it includes all the things a business or group might need for promotion on social media. As well, all functionality is available to all subscription plans. We don't like to play games by holding back features you'll inevitably want, forcing you to upgrade later. So thank you for your time. If you have any additional questions, be sure to reach out to us via our chat on our website, which is just down here, or via our contact page, which will have our 1-800 number. You can fill out a ticket, or you can just shoot us an old-fashioned email. Thanks again for your time. I hope you guys have an excellent day.